I made myself a sports bra that actually matches a pair of workout leggings that I recently made, and I am in love. So let me tell you a little bit about it. I'm Maddie with Maddie Sews, and welcome back. First, I'd like to quickly ask you to click that thumbs up button and consider subscribing. If you hit that subscribe button, it'll let you know every time that I post a new video. Last week I showed you all a pair of the tights that I made. Well, I went ahead and made myself a matching sports bra out of the rest of the fabric that I had. And I absolutely love it. It's the best fitting sports bra that I have by far. Just to give you an idea, in general, when I'm buying sports bras, they fit really oddly. And it's because I have a large bust, but a generally smaller frame. So what ends up happening is, if I buy a sports bra that fits my bust, the band on the bottom is typically way too large. And so, we don't like no loose dangly action happening. That's not supportive in any way. And if I actually buy a bra that fits nice and snug around my body, my boobs are just spilling out by the armpit. It's like at the front. I mean, they're just trying to escape however they can. So when I made these leggings, I felt confident enough that I could go ahead and give a sports bra a try. And there are some things that I'm gonna have to work on a bit, but in general, it was great. So let me show you some pictures of my matching set, and then I'll get into the pattern details. All right, for this sports bra that I made, I went ahead and I used one of the Big Four patterns. However many there are these companies, Big Three, Big Four. It's a Simplicity pattern, and this is Simplicity 8560. I did View B, which is a V-neck with the mesh, just because I really kind of wanted to incorporate as many of the fabrics that I used in my tights into this top. And I went ahead and I did that back as well, that back view. What I really liked about making this pattern was that it came with different band sizes as well as different cup sizes. So I could pick my band size for around my rib cage area, and then I can choose the corresponding bust size. So for me, that was a 34 band size and then a size G cup. It's that cup size that really kind of throws off any mass-produced type of sports bra. In general, when companies are, making their sports bras, what they're doing is they're taking a smaller size sports bra and they're just kind of grading it out bigger everywhere. Just kind of add on some extra length everywhere. But that's not quite how most people's weight is distributed. And that's actually why I haven't had a decent fitting sports bra in years. So with this bra, it is by no means perfect, and I really need to work on my techniques, but I'm super happy with it, and it's gonna get a ton of wear. Let me walk you through some of the interesting details. When I chose the fabrics to use for this sports bra, the actual fabric placement on it, I kind of followed the same thing that I did with my pants. And what I mean by that is the front main fabric is that very fun, vibrant, kind of catch-all fabric, and then the inside is all that pink milliskin. I got all of these fabrics from Spandex World online. What tripped me up on the mesh was that it's still a little too large, and so it kind of waves right around here. I'll show you a picture here. To fix that, the next time I make this pattern, I'm just gonna go ahead and use a smaller size triangle, and I think that'll solve that problem. Another thing that really kind of tripped me up about this mesh area is that the pattern instructions call for you to attach it to one side only and then kind of leave the other side flapping around until, I don't know, 5 or 6 steps later, where you flip it right so that the right side is out, and then you insert the mesh and then you close it that way. It would have made constructing this bra a lot easier, so I'm definitely going to do that next time as well. Another place where I kind of went a little off course is that the back of this band actually has hook and eyes, like for, you know, like a regular bra would have, and I didn't want to do that. I really kind of just wanted a solid band there. And so what I did was I went ahead and made the band, but then I couldn't figure out how to attach it to the top without it looking a little wonky. And it looks a little wonky. So let me show you the inside of this. I ended up sewing the entire band together, putting the elastic in, and then serging that onto the bottom part of my bra. But I had some problems here. So here you can see I serged it to the bottom of my bra, went all the way across, but then I didn't want these, let me flip it this way for you, I didn't want all of the serge threads just kind of like hanging out at the top of my band. So I ended up flipping that and kind of tacking it down. So when it's against my body, you can't really tell. But I'm gonna have to work on attaching that. Oh no, I think it went really well though. The bindings gave me a little bit of problems attaching them around the armholes, but I think it's just because of the technique I was using. It was a new technique where I attached it, flipped it over, and then sewed it on. I was using another person's tutorial, but there's points where I didn't quite get it all flipped under and attached. So you can see there it's kind of loose. When that happened, I kind of just went in there and trimmed my binding as close to the rest of it so that it just looked a little even going across. The nice thing about this fabric is that it doesn't unravel. So as long as I cut it nicely, I felt it looked fine. And quite honestly, no one but maybe my husband's gonna be up close, my kid, and I think both of them are smart enough not to say anything about my wonky stitching. I love them both so much. So that's my bra. I think the next bra, sports bra, that I attempt is actually going to be made by one of these indie patterns so that I can get an idea for a different method of construction, so I can pick and choose what feels right for me and what I like. But I definitely see more workout sets in the future. As a matter of fact, I have some really fun fabric coming from Spandex World. Hopefully it comes soon. So I'll be sure to share that with you when it does come in, because it's gonna be another workout set and it's gonna be money. Well, thank you for joining me here. I'll catch up with you next week. Bye.